Good day. This is Linda Kiltz, and I just wanted to show you a really wonderful new tool in our Blackboard shell called the Retention Center. In this case, I'm using a first-term course called Intro to the Nonprofit Sector, and it's an active course in the fall term. One of the new features I wanted to highlight is called the Retention Center, which is a wonderful tool to help identify those students that haven't been engaged in your class. And to find the Retention Center, scroll all the way down to under your course management area. And under Evaluation, you click on that. You'll see this tab that is called Retention Center. You click on that. And in it, you'll see a box called Retention Center. And in this case, there are two students that they say are currently at risk. Now you can set this up for different types of risk categories. In this case, the default shows students that have missed deadlines, students that have a lower percentage in terms of their total grade score. Another one is activity alert, meaning if they're lower than the average activity than the other students in the class, you'll get an alert. And there's also an access alert. Well, it appears that these two students haven't accessed the course in a while, and so if I click on the two, it'll say these two students haven't logged in. So we're in week 2, for example, and I'm concerned as a faculty member that these students haven't logged in. So what you can actually do is, now that you see they haven't logged in at all into the course, you can actually click on the gray box or the brown box and actually send a notice directly to the students. If I say, click on this notify via email, students, it will pull up an email message box. In this case, it lists both of the students. You can also put your name and your program director's name in the BCC box. But what you'll notice in this, they have a standard subject line as well as this very generic and somewhat technical phrasing around they haven't logged into the course and there's a certain trigger. But I think it's very important, for example, to give a more personalized message. So this week, for all of these students that weren't engaged in the first week of the course, I basically, in the subject, I put, "Welcome to Walden." And in the message, I specifically stated, "Welcome to Walden University. It's been noted that you haven't accessed your Introduction to the Nonprofit Sector course. Please contact your instructor or the program director, Dr. Linda Kiltz, if you have any questions or difficulties logging into your class." And I think by giving a personalized message like that, it's much more warm and welcoming than what is here. But you certainly can do that in your own way. And so what I'm encouraging everybody to do throughout the term is to basically use this Retention Center. And it doesn't matter how often you use it, but I think it would be important to use to identify specifically when students aren't in the classroom, or as I said, you can clearly show when students miss their deadlines, especially around major papers. And so I recommend that you use this, and that way you can see and how you can use this as a mechanism to help bring students back into the fold and more engaged in your classes. But I just wanted to highlight that, and as we get more information or about this tool, I'll certainly share with you, but I thought take a chance and experiment with the Retention Center in your classroom. And if you don't have this feature in your classroom or you can't see it in your homepage for your course, please let me know because I need to do course maintenance and have that function turned on for you. And again, it's under your course management tools, under Evaluation, and it's called the Retention Center. So thank you, and best wishes in using this tool. Thank you. Goodbye.